Hi, everybody. My name is Keith Brooks. I am an actor, writer, director, nunchuck enthusiast. Trying to figure out why my computer's not working. There it is. Cool. And I'm the teacher, a teacher at the Houde School, not the teacher. It made me throw up in my mouth a little bit if I had to teach that many people. I don't even like people at fucking all. But I'm about to do some voiceover work, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to take and to try to impart the wisdom, what little I have, about how important it is to warm up before you're doing anything. And one of the most commonplace go-to types of warm-ups, whether it be for theater, for film, for television, or for voiceover, is tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are great because what most people don't realize or think about is that they operate on multiple levels. So we're going to go through 5 tongue twisters and sort of talk about what tongue twisters do, okay? I'm going to teach you just 5 simple ones. Well, 4 simple ones and one that's basically the apocalypse. Cool? Great. Let's go with number 1. Number 1 is red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Now, I like to repeat these to myself at least 3 times before moving on to the next one, but you could also just spend like minutes and minutes working on the same one. It's whatever your preference is. Now, doing a tongue twister, doing any type of speaking or singing is a great way to start warming up your vocal cords. Remember, they are just like any other muscle that you have to warm them up before you go into action, right? And though tongue twisters isn't the most exceptional way to warm up the vocal cords, it is a very efficient way to start. And so that makes it a really prime choice of activities. Let's go to our second tongue twister, and that is rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Now, I know you've got 2 questions in your mind. The first one is, Keith, how are you so attractive and it's eating the young? That's the first thing. And the second one is, if they're not the most efficient way to warm up my vocal cords, then why are we doing them? Well, it's also a good way to warm up the muscles inside of your face. Try over pronouncing and over enunciating all of these words you're saying. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Even if you don't do that, even if you say it at a normal level, it's still working these muscles and getting you prepared to go into action. What do you need when you're before we go to the stage or theater or in voiceover? Your face, coincidentally, and it's great to have it sort of loosened up and ready to go. Let's move on to our third one. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. That one almost fucked me up. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. All right, so this brings us to our next element of what tongue twisters do. They force us to focus on enunciation for a moment. How can we make everything be projected with clarity? Even if our characters are supposed to be speaking in an altered way, with an accent, with an impediment, whatever it is, it still needs to be understood to a degree. And this makes us focus on how to do that. So even if you're going to be in a character, you can work on these tongue twisters in that character's voice to get you more loosened up and ready for it. So say I was an 18th century warlock. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. You know, you get the idea, right? So let's move on to our fourth one. Now, our fourth tongue twister comes in levels. So we'll start with a level 1. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. All right, let's move to the second level. You need unique New York. You need unique New York. You need unique New York. Let's move on to the... Fuck, I hit the microphone. Let's move on to the next level. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. And the last level, you know you need unique New York uniquely. 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 Also, another thing this is working on is breath control. I have to make sure I can get through these long-ass phrases, right? And they're complicated at times. It's taking a lot of effort out of me, but it's getting me ready for the job and getting me ready for the work ahead. it's sort of your pre-workout routine. This is the workout. Fuck it, this isn't even the pre-workout routine. This is the workout itself. I shouldn't try to make metaphors about working out. Clearly, look at me. All right, let's move on to our last one, and this is the asshole. Okay, I'm not gonna do it 3 times because we don't have time to be here all day. But here we go. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Yeah, try that. The other thing that I want to say about tongue twisters is, more importantly than what it does to the voice, is what it does to the mind. It makes us focus for a moment. We're focusing on a challenge ahead of us, right? And we're not necessarily worrying about the complications of the mechanics of it. We're just trying to get through it. And even if we are focusing on the mechanics, we are working out the problems as we do it. We are recognizing what we're messing up on. We're recognizing which word is throwing us off. We're recognizing what we need to do to get to the end of the task at hand. So not only are tongue twisters helping us, freshen up our muscles, keep us focused on how we enunciate things, but more importantly, they're eliciting that part of our brain that focuses on something. And that's great, especially to get yourself in the mindset for doing the job. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check out my awesome Batman headphones. Can you see that shit? That's cool as fuck, right? Okay, cool. All right, bye guys. You're super cool. Bye.